Welcome back to our channel. I'm Mama Sassy. This is Gammon. And this is the series where I convert my husband into liking Sleepy Token.
This is video 2.
Yep.
Song 2.
Video 2, song 2. We are going to go all the way back to the beginning. The previous video, I showed him my favorite song from Take Me Back to Eden. But we are going to go all the way back to the beginning, and we are going to start with Thread the Needle. And I already know that you're not going to like this one. I'm just gonna say that now.
You have these preconceived notions already.
Because I know you. Personally, I think you're just gonna be like, no, not for me. But we'll see.
I guess we'll find out. Do you know what this song's about?
You can listen to it and try to decipher for yourself what you think it's about.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Bury me inside this labyrinth bed. We can feel that time is dilated. We can spend the night fascination. You can thread the needle time and time again. It's sad, the lights down. Come on, find out. It's time, the lights down. Come on, find out. Something to confide in, something to erase. Just look where we're lying, invisible space. We can spend the night in fascination. You can thread the needle time and time again. It's time, the lights down. Come on, find out. It's time, the lights down. Come on, oh, find out.
All right. Wow. Was I right or was I wrong?
I liked that song better than any other song I've heard already. So you tell me why you think I would have not liked it.
I don't know. Probably because of like the falsetto in the beginning.
The what?
His higher voice.
Well,
The repetitive lyrics.
I mean, most of that song was consisted of instrumentals
Uh-huh.
and chorus.
Yes.
And
And I know you like instrumental.
I do like instrumental. Let's see.
We can feel that time.
Where is
I
it?
think if you pause it, you can scroll through the lyrics if that's what you're looking for.
No. I'm just listening.
Okay.
We can spend the night. Destination.
Okay, so the first thing I think of, like in the title of the song, is Thread the Needle.
Mm-hmm.
Threading the needle is hard to do, right?
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And so I take that as, it's not necessarily like walking on eggshells, but it's equivalent to how difficult it is. Because if you ever have to walk on eggshells around anything or anyone, any little thing that you say could potentially set the tone or
Mm-hmm.
set off whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I'm reading here, he's talking about quite a few different things here. This labyrinth bed, like that could be a prison of his own mind. I don't know. It's almost like he's talking about a safe place where he feels confident. That's what I take from that.
Okay.
Now, as far as this goes, like his voice
Yeah.
is clear and concise.
Yeah.
It's not auto-tuned. It's not, I don't even know if like using the word auto tune is the correct terminology for the way he alters his voice.
I wouldn't. I don't think that he uses auto tune. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not in the studio. I do know that like any of the background vocals you hear are also him, unless it's been being played live. Then the background vocals are like the Espera that they hire to come and sing. The Espera, the
Mhm.
girls.
Mhm.
But in the recording studio, that's all him. So he's doing all of those different voices. I think he just has a very wide range and he's vocally talented in that way.
Well, for the viewers out there, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Like the song I listened to yesterday, the first song, which was what was the title?
Ascensionism.
Ascensionism. I heard auto tune. That's what I heard in his voice. And then this, like you can clearly hear.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. And there are definitely parts in Ascensionism where like that definitely sounds like there's not an auto tune necessarily, but there's an effect on his voice.
Yes, it's been altered.
Yes.
Yeah, that's I can do without that part, but that's
Okay.
preference, right?
Yeah.
I'm not like a musical professional. I have known nothing about music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know how to listen to it, and that's about it. But like, so this is where the song lost me. Where is it?
Loud.
Like, so the tone of the song starts out, you know, mellow, kind of dramatic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like, oh, this makes me want to listen to this song.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, out of left field comes these extremely heavy, all this distortion. It's just distortion. Like it's too much. To me, it just takes away from the way that the song is laid out. Like, and that tells me that potentially that like whatever he's referencing in his song is maddening to him. That's what I get from that, and that's kind of the basic concept I get from his music. And then going over the lore, like that makes much more sense to me. Now, is coming from my position, like it transitions too quickly. There's no build up to it. It's just
You
it's
didn't think there was a build up to that?
no, absolutely not. Like all of a sudden, it was just like hammer drops, and then you just hear distortion, 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 distortion. That's all you hear.
Okay.
To me, I'm not.
Well, I mean,
I
and
was
you have
enjoying
to.
the song. I really was until that happened. Like,
So did you not like that after that then? Or was it just like you wish it was two different songs?
well, I wish it wasn't as heavy.
It's heavy. Okay.
Now, I'm not saying he wrote a bad song.
Great.
Like, I'm not saying
No, I
that.
understand that.
So for all the keyboard warriors out there that are gonna cut me to shreds over this video, like just know that I'm not knocking the guy for writing music. I can't write music. Anybody that can write music is talented, right? It takes a certain level
Yeah.
of person.
Well, and you
I
have to also think about like this was their first song.
Well, for his
Not
first song that ever came out, like if you had showed me this yesterday, I would have changed my position just a little bit. But you started me off with how far down the line is that song?
in album 6.
6
Well,
albums.
actually, okay, so they're not technically there's technically 3 full albums. Then there's 2 albums, the first 2 that have 3 songs each, and then there's a single.
Okay.
And then there's the 3 full albums that are out. and then there's the newest one coming out.
Gotcha.
So if we're gonna call them all albums, though, that would be sixth. It would be their third full album.
Okay, so I'll use this as an example. So,
So I shouldn't have started you out with Ascensionism.
so like,
I'm so sorry.
if you listen to, I'll use I'm trying to think of a band that's close to this one, but okay, Green Day. Early Green Day, epic, hardcore punkish feel, right? It sounded really good. It was heavy, it was rebellious.
Mhm.
And then as time goes on, like in their musical career,
Mhm.
all of a sudden their albums start changing. The songs they're singing are different. They're appealing to a different crowd,
Uh-huh.
right? Old
Mhm.
Green Day is awesome.
Yeah.
Like as time goes on, they just start losing like their feel.
Well,
And so my point in saying that is the song that you showed me yesterday was, this is after years of going through and writing music and
Mhm.
changing, one, how the person feels, and two, the people that you're appealing to, right? If you
Mhm.
care about that, it shows in your music, what you're singing about.
Yeah.
So again, not knocking him for his music. I'm just saying, I wish you would have started me with this one, because this one actually gave me a little glimmer of hope. Just a little bit. Just saying.
Well, I mean, I showed it to you. I mean,
Yeah, no, we're getting through it.
okay, so I wanted to say, like, you talking about like the change, like the distortion and stuff,
Yep.
and how you said that, like, what did you say, like, it was maddening or whatever, like, hit in his mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually think that that's a really good take on that, because I'm pretty sure that, like, most people would say that all of these songs have to do with, like, like, the story that we're going through, part of the lore, but also like whatever's going on in Vessel's head. And like later down the line, that really, really shows in, like, especially the newest album coming out. We get to see a lot of what's going on in the head of the man behind the mask. But yeah, so I think that that's a really good take. And I would definitely say that, because, like, I think most of these songs are probably like a conversation between him and Sleep. And you also have to think about, like, Sleep's a deity, Sleep is a god,
Well,
essentially.
he doesn't reference sleep as a god, though.
He does.
All of the lore that you showed me yesterday, all I saw was deity. I didn't see God anywhere.
Yeah,
I
but
could be wrong. I'm just saying.
I believe the interview that they gave, or he gave, said that he was like a god of, like, this, is it like, oh my gosh,
The dream world?
that, and I don't remember if it was sleepless death or, I don't know, it was something along those lines. I will have to find the article again
Okay.
and read it to
So
you.
he's a nightmare.
Essentially.
If anybody's ever read Xanth, excellent, excellent series, by the way. Highly recommend it. Nightmare is a horse that carries nightmares to people's dreams. And the realm at which they're from is accessed by a gourd. You peer into a gourd and then you get transported to the nightmare realm, which is awesome. So if you ever get a chance, hold on a second. This is the first book, A Spell for a Chameleon. It's written by Piers Anthony.
How old is that book?
I believe this book was written in the 70s. I want to say it's pretty old. Yeah, Piers Anthony's been writing books for a long time. I want to say he's still alive, and that would put him at like 90 or something. So, what other questions you got for me?
I don't know. I guess I'm still like processing the fact that you actually liked it. See, reverse psychology works so well.
What? I don't think that was a thing.
I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
think
just
you had it
kidding.
in your mind I was gonna hate it.
No, I did think that you were gonna hate it, but part of me was also like, hey, maybe if I say this, he'll end up liking it. You just liked the first part of it, not the last part of it.
Well, like what he was singing about, right? It seems like this is important, right? Based on the lyrics, what he's singing about, and you hear that in his voice. Like, you can tell that there's a little bit of hurt, but there's not so much crying. He's not crying about it. He's this is concerning to him, but it's he's not crying about it. But that's just me. That's just what I hear.
I can't. Oh man, I can't wait for you to listen to Bloodsport. You can I'm just gonna pre-warn you right now. At the end of Bloodsport, you literally hear him sobbing.
This is not helping. This is not helping. Yeah. Well, just for a little background here, like, I like sad songs. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I like them a lot. Like Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt. Excellent song. It's very emotional. It's very. I think Nine Inch Nails did a really, really good job of that song. Have you heard that song?
A couple times, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to play it next video because song's about some heavy shit. Like, and I can relate to it personally. And one of these days, we're gonna have to do like a background on myself and you to give people a better understanding of who we are. But throw it in the comments if you guys want to see that, or you just guys want to be entertained by this
Madness.
Anyways,
Well, I'm glad that you liked it. You know,
well,
for the most
I
part.
started to like it.
I'm glad you started to like it. That makes me excited for the next one.
All right.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Okay. Until next time.
Until next time.
I'm Gammon.
And I'm Mama Sassy.
What's the next song that we're doing?
I want to say Fields of Elation. Fields of Elation.
That's the next song.
Yes, I am right.
All
See,
right.
I know
Sounds good.
things. I know things.
Yep. Until next time.
Until next time.
See you later.